Hello. How is everyone? There's no one on yet. That's okay. I'll give it a few minutes. Hey, Jess Farm, how are you? What you been up to? Hazel's looking big. I was thinking about doing an update video on Hazel, because technically I think she's September, October, November, December. She's 4 months pregnant now. Yes, it is cold. Way colder than it was Wednesday. Hey, Welsh Farms, how are you? So yeah, we had that cold front come through. Did you guys get any damage, Jess Farm? We didn't even hear it. We didn't even hear the storms come through. Hey, Jeff. You know, I took, I think, was that Friday? Yeah, I took Friday off. Hey, Jeff's dad. I was like, wait a second. So yeah, I took Friday off and just did some things around here, cleaned up and whatnot. No damage, thank God. We were worried about the bees. I bet so, just because you have so many of them. I heard that it actually picked up strength after like Jefferson area, and like when it got into Shreveport, it picked up its strength and did some damage in the Louisiana, Shreveport area. So I'm glad we didn't get a whole lot of damage. In fact, like I said, we didn't hear it at all. And usually I hear storms. I don't, I usually stay awake for them, but totally didn't. Hey, Kinfolk Farm, Georgia. Excuse me. How are you? I think you guys were getting some of the storms that came through us on Friday. Is that right? I can't remember. I think I've seen some posts about storms and whatnot in the... I'm watching you. That's funny. Yes, you are. Hey, City Stead. Just winging it, Homestead. What is up? Did you fix your bee box? Yes. I haven't posted the video yet. I actually have a video of me going in there that's going to be tomorrow that isn't of me fixing it, but I did fix it. I just, I'm going to post that. I'm hoping to post it on Tuesday. I'm hoping to get a video out every single day this week. So it'll be that one, and I'm like, I need to do some research. And actually, it's funny because when I checked that one, that is the date that I checked it, is the day that I actually posted it, and that is when you had me call you, or we talked. So I went back a couple days later and fixed it when it was warm enough. But tomorrow's video is not going to show it, and it's going to show me being totally puzzled and not knowing what to do. And then the video after that is going to be of it being fixed. So I'm sure I'll get a whole lot of, comments, well, you're doing it wrong, or it's the wrong thing. And I'm like, it is what it is. I'm still going to post it because I made the freaking video. And I totally don't know what I'm doing. So this is it. I'm telling it, the story, how it happened, and that I'm actually puzzled and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Kinfolk Farm, not too bad. Atlanta, got it. Like really bad, Kinfolk Farm. So yes, so yeah, the bees, they did get fixed. I haven't been in there since I actually took the mesh off so that I could get into it. But I know that the bees have been out and active because it's been warm a couple days, and over here I put some sugar water, and they like warmed that like it was going out of style. They drank it all up and all that fun stuff. Read the Bible bee book we gave you. I know I've dabbled in it a little bit. I've just been so busy with work, changing work and all that fun stuff at the salon. So I need to. It's sitting on my nightstand. It's good to post those videos. It should get lots of interaction. Yeah. One thing I really need to work on is my videos, like quality of the video, explaining what I'm doing and or what I'm not doing or that I don't know, because my videos lately have just been mediocre and I know that I need to work on that. It is what it is. Hey, the Combatant Family Compound, pound the like button, folks. Thank you. Yeah, so it is what it is. That is one of my goals, and I have to do that video still too. We got tagged in a 2020 goals, and I still have not done it. I have not done it. I wanted to do it. Hey, Pathways Homestead, snowy Kansas, nice. We did not get snow, although it is really cold. The Dallas area did get snow though, which they're only like 3 hours west of us, but I don't know. I just need to, editing videos it just frustrates me. Does editing videos for anybody else just frustrate them? Hey, Brian Losis Hill Homestead, me too. My videos could be better. Yeah. I know. It's hard. I get so frustrated, like while editing, and I just say, screw it. That's your goal. Do the 2020 goal video. I was tagged in it. Oh, you mean this is going to be my 2020 goal video? Yeah, that's one of my goals. I still have a couple other ones. I love it, but stink at it. Keep at it, I think. Or stick at it. I know, I got to. Sometimes I just, sit there and be like, I give up. I just don't even want to do anything. And I just, be like, maybe I just won't post a video today. Has anybody felt like that? Because I felt like that the last 2 weeks. Like just giving up. And I don't want to give up. I really like doing YouTube and making videos, but it's just so hard. But just, I can't give up. I just can't give up. Just keep trucking, right, guys? Just keep trucking. Hey, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen, Bear Fruit Gardening. How are you guys? All the time, City said. Yes, all the time. Yes. And so, I think of it this way. If I can just, even if the video is I should just post it so that people don't think I'm going, what's the word for it? Crazy and not posting it. That's not really a good word for it. MIA, mission, no. MIA, missing? I don't even know. See, I'm just losing my mind. I don't even know what to think. But it's funny because I actually probably have about 7 videos that I need to actually edit and get out the door. And I think that is part of my thing too, is that I have so many videos that, finding them, because I have it on my camera and on my phone, finding them to piece them all together. And yes, I do have multiple folders on the laptop to try to organize them, but I also can't have a lot of videos on my laptop because it doesn't have a whole lot of storage. So I've tried to download all of my photos into the thing, and it said it's too big, so I have to only download a few at a time. And I think that stresses me out, because trying to go through my phone to find the freaking photos sometimes is half the battle. That Yarny Zebra, hey guys, stay strong, beautiful, you got this. So this is Dora Beth saying hello. Well, hi Dora Beth, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the encouragement, because I think we all need that every now and then. I love how you are talking through this right now. Keep going. Yes, that's funny. I get discouraged and I'm like, I can do this. I just have to do this, this, and this. I know. But there's so much other things on top of that that, you know, that I have to do. Like right now, if you went inside my house, it would be a complete disaster. Like I gotta get videos edited, so I do that, and the kids do help a little bit. So I'm not like, you know, it's not terrible, but still it's like I posted a video the other day, very simple, no music, no B-roll, odd cuts, 70% retention. That's crazy. You know, my husband tells me all the time, look at some of these bigger channels, Arms Family Homestead and like Keeping It Dutch. They don't do music, they just talk. They don't have fancy editing, and look, they're doing great. And so I'm like, yeah, but they're already big. They have the following, so it's just harder. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. I don't know. I don't know. Smithfield and Wrench. My first videos were bad. I didn't have a video editor and didn't do anything about it. Yeah. You know, when I first started, I did just the iPhone movies, and I still actually do a lot of my recording on my phone because it's just easier. I have it. It fits in my pocket. My husband got me a Canon camera that is really nice. I've actually shot quite a few videos on it. It's really nice, but it's so big that, you know, I had to be prepared. Like if I'm out in the pasture, spur of the moment thing, I'm like, oh, phone, here we go. But if I have something planned, then obviously I plan it with my camera. So yes, Jess Farm, yes, be me. That's all I can do, right? I worked 10 hours on another video, 30% retention. Who knows what, like, and why. That's crazy. Girls, stay strong and keep uploading. Thanks, Kinfolk Farm, Georgia. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we all go through these like burnout phases and stuff that, you know, we just are like, I'm done. But, you know, just keep working on it. I appreciate all the love, guys. It's awesome. Just chit chat on mine and share yarn and about my rare disease. Nothing fancy, no editing. What is your rare disease that Yarny Zebra? I'm interesting. Your husband sounds like a great guy. Thanks, husband. I appreciate you saying that because you are a pretty great guy. Brian Loses Hill Homestead, Welch Farms. I am going to candy coat them this week. I had been sick. Good. Mama Z's, how about you? Little Feet Farm Homestead. Hey, I have been the same way all week. I am not sane. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That sounds not very fun. And I can't believe you can spell that with, I don't even know. Is it a bad disease? Like, is it hard? I don't even know what kind of questions to ask about that. I am the bubble girl. Oh, okay. Do you have to like, is it like an immune disease? No antibodies. Okay. So you can't like, do you take like antibiotics? Do you take like probiotics to stay healthy? I make kombucha. I don't know if that's something you can have or something, but I love kombucha. You know what? My husband told me to make some kombucha videos. I think I might need to do that because kombucha is really big. And I need to do like, I've been doing kombucha now for almost a year. And I had an amazing mentor, Tia, at Clueless Homesteader. She totally helped me. We are like really good friends now. And so I've kind of taken cue from her. So maybe, seems I've been doing it a year. I think I have enough skill to do a video. I'm not sure. I am infusing 8 hours tonight. What does that mean? Infusing. Like you're putting antibodies back into your body? Is that what that means? I don't know. I am interested about that though. Bevo heard something and he went whipping by. So let's see, it is January and all I see lately are people posting videos or pictures of seeds that they have ordered or got and like talking about how they have way too many seeds. So tell me, has anybody already ordered the seeds that are on here? And like, what did you order that maybe you didn't order last year? Infused with human plasma every 3 weeks. Plasma is infused into my body. Wow. Is that painful? Is it like through like a needle or an IV? Sounds very interesting. Thanks to all the plasma donors, life-saving. Hey, Sweetwater Diaries, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I'm interested to see what everyone has got for seeds. I am probably not gonna buy or order any new seeds and just use what I got last year. 2 needles, that's how they put it in. Like in your arm. Sorry, I'm totally like quizzing you on all this stuff. If you don't wanna, you know, get all into it, you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you. But I appreciate it. I like to get to know my friends. My next video is on planting my seeds. That's awesome. So I know that it's January and it's probably time to start seed planting or seed starting, and I have not even thought about it yet, and we don't have a greenhouse yet, so I can't I don't have a place to put them. So in your thighs. Wow, spring fever so bad, Kinfolk Farm. Yeah, I haven't done hardly anything. We got to plant, sorry, not plant. We need to I need to get dirt. And hey, Crystals, Pets and Plants, how are you? We are going to be building 3, I think, more raised beds. So that will be the majority. I have 2 right now, actually 3 if you count that big round one that I did. It's not done yet. I need to fill it with dirt. So I have that, and then 3 more, and that will probably be it for this coming year. My garden's not going to be as big as I did last year, but I think it's going to do way better than it was last year because I have the raised beds and it's better quality. So, born with a rare disease, and it's a rare primary immune deficiency. I'm going to start them on my kitchen table. Hey, that's better. Last year, what I did is I started them and I put them in the window of my bathroom, which is not very big. It's like maybe that, like 4 inches by maybe 20 inches. And they got very leggy and the ones that I started that were leggy didn't do well because they were leggy, and so it was just pointless. So I feel like I'm not going to do that again because it didn't work, and that's why I really want to get, you know, some type of greenhouse, even if it's super small. Let's see, is everyone okay after the storms? Here in Texas, we are pretty good. In fact, it wasn't as bad as what they said it was supposed to be. We are talking about doing some hay bale buckets for planting this year instead of in-ground planting. I am interested to know how that works. Is that kind of like the straw bale method that a bunch of YouTubers were doing last year? Like PG Nano Farm and Citystead, I'm not sure. Did you guys do the straw bale? I think Brew City Gardener did that last year too, and maybe a few others, I'm not sure. Sometimes scaling down can help you focus more on what you have and making it produce more. You are 100% right, Citystead. You're right. And I think last year I had big dreams, and I think I could have done it. I think I could have if for like the soil quality was just sucky, and everything sprouted real well, but it didn't grow big. So I was really disappointed about that. And then of course Hazel came in and ate it, so that totally like killed my garden. It was horrible. Homestead Remembrance, greetings. We don't start seeds until February. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you are and whatnot. I think last year I started in the very end of January, but I haven't even looked into it this year. I can't remember what I did last year. Love the idea, Sweetwater. Yes. Ibex Acres. Hey, I'm not on my homestead yet, but plan on getting some more moringa seeds going so I can take them with me to plant on the land. What is moringa? What is that? I've not heard of that before. Have you ever tried winter sowing? Last year was my actual first year gardening on this property. So no, I have not. So I'm thinking that next winter at the beginning, I will do that. But I really want to have a greenhouse to start winter sowing. I don't know if anybody, I've seen a lot of other people and YouTubers do winter sowing, and I'm very interested in it, but I didn't have the stuff this year. You don't have to have grow lights or space in your home to grow. It's a great alternative. I will start soon. Hey, Mr. Willie, are you sick, Pink Panther? I'm not sick. My voice just gets really raspy when I'm talking a lot, and because it's dry. So, yeah, I do raise beds on my back patio. Last year was tomatoes, peppers, mostly greens. That's awesome, Yarny Zebra. Sweetwater Diaries, a little more weeding with hay, but it still works really well. Our goats tend to be my garden's demise. Oh, I bet they are, just like my Hazel. The beef Wellington looked amazing. Little Feet Farm Homestead, that was the first time that Jeff tried making the beef Wellington, and so juicy, so tender. It was amazing. If it wasn't such an expensive meat, we would probably have that more often. But yeah, it's expensive. I think that one piece of meat that we took out of that was $110. I'm not sure. We actually took our first steer to the butcher. When did we take him? December 30th. We took him December 30th. And he's aging for 15 days, so we should get him back anytime now. And I'm not sure if we actually got whatever the cut that is. I can't remember what cut that is. What is that cut? I have no idea. Let's see. Oh my God, it looked fantastic. It really was. How is Hazel doing? Hazel is 4 months pregnant. She's getting bigger, and I think is getting lonely because I have her out with the other cows. Because we have heifers in the front yard because we don't want them getting pregnant yet because they're not old enough. So Hazel is pregnant, so we don't have an issue with the bull and her being together because she's already knocked up and can't get knocked up from him. So she's lonely because she doesn't get to see me as much. Winter sowing and growing is different. Winter sowing is where you use plastic containers like gallon jugs, juice bottles, etc. Put soil and seeds in and grow your plants even though it's cold outside. So bare fruit gardening, where do you keep the plants? Do you keep them on your patio and bring them in when it gets too cold? Do you put plastic over them to keep them from being killed? I'm not 100% sure. I bet I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's filet mignon. Yes. Okay, so the piece that we got, Little Feet Farm Homestead, so it was like this long, and we only probably used like maybe half of it. So we actually cut the other little bit of it. We cut into filet mignons and froze them. So, oh my gosh, I keep acting like I have to burp. And so we're gonna have those, pull them out eventually one time, one weekend when, we just feel like filet mignon and we can grill them up or whatnot. But we totally did save some of the meat so that we didn't waste it all. So especially for such an expensive piece of meat, we're going to get the most out of it. Moringa is a fast-growing tree that is 100% edible and has tons of benefits that Journey Zebras thinks. There is more to come, and we'll video the whole thing and finish the bag. I am looking forward to that. I'm going to have to go check it out. Let's see. The plastic containers act like mini greenhouses. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Compacting Mama's kitchen feet. Hi. Let's see. Simply Jan Homestead. Yeah, that sounds like great. I have my starts in a growing box and covered them with a clear plastic cover. That is awesome. No need to bring in out of cold. You do nothing. Set them outside and you will have plant starts for the growing season. I have some how-to videos. I'm going to have to go check that out because I actually, so last year I did a couple different things for my seed starts. Like I said before, I put them in the bathroom window, and then I also did some plastic containers, but I probably did it wrong and they still died. And I'm thinking maybe because I cut out a bunch, or like half of the milk carton containers, that obviously it was able to get into it. So I'm thinking, because I think I've seen this on another video where they take pop bottles and they cut them in half. You put the plant in there or whatnot, and then you put it back on top of it. Is that what you're doing? Let's see, Little Feet Farm Homestead. I love your channel, girl. Keep it up and keep your head up. Your cows are beautiful. Thank you. Little Feet Farm Homestead. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so the pop bottle thing, just so that there's not as much air getting to them. See, we don't drink soda in the house, so I'm not even sure where I would get those from. I'm sure I could ask on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. You may need to water if it hasn't rained or snowed in a while, but for the most part, I did nothing. That is really cool. I'm going to have to look into it. And when do you start this Bearfruit gardening? Is that like start in November thing? Is it starting in January? Where are you located actually? That might be more of a better question. You have to duct tape the containers back together. Oh, okay. I did not know that. But that would make sense so they don't fall off. That could be like a little experiment video thingy. I'm gonna have to go check out your how-to videos on that for sure. I'm in zone 6B, so I will start in mid-February. For your bottle, your plastic container garden. Oh, okay. For your starts. Now, can you use that method for winter gardening? So, like if I wanted to grow something or it's just winter sowing. Okay. Now, I've actually seen people having like a winter garden. An actual winter garden that would be totally different. See, my dad is a really good gardener, but he's up in Western New York. So it's totally different from there to here. I will be moving to zone 6B from zone 4, so I will definitely try that. You should, for sure. I love all this interaction on like techniques that others have used and whatnot. It just totally helps everyone out. And so yeah, my dad is a really good gardener, and I didn't get his gardening green thumb, whatever you want to call it. And I wish I did. I really wish I did. But it just means I have to work harder at it to learn it more. Just like anything, I guess, right? Oh gosh. Trying this bear fruit, so interesting. I finally got an avocado seed growing. It's almost 5 inches tall. Wow. Hey, dude.
What?
Nothing. What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yes, you could use
Come here, buddy.
it for winter gardening, but I think the idea is that you grow your plant starts from your actual garden. I gotcha. I'm an 8A and starting this week. I'm 8A as well.
What's that?
Actually, we're right on the verge of 8A and 8B. So, like in one map that I looked, it's 8A, and the other map it's 8B, and the line is like right over us. So it's, I don't know, what's the difference between A and B? Does anybody know?
What
Like
is it?
8A is da 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 da, 8B is da 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 da. Does anybody know? Because I'm totally interested. 8A or 8B is like gardening zones. So like Grandpa Chuck is, I think, 5 because it's Western New York, 5 something. But like I said, I am not like real good at gardening. I wish I was. Hey, dude.
Hello.
Did you guys start working on your fort? What'd you guys do?
James Park. We got the tarp and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, do the surrounding tarp for him and
For your fort or for?
for him. James, like, part of the fort.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Which will be on my
set up
channel.
My greenhouse and try to cat.
And try the Kratsky method of herbs, leafy greens, tomatoes, and my ultimate goal is to have an aquaponics set up and have supplemental fish to add to the diet. Oh, that's so cool. I had to go look. I'm 8B9A. So
Did you?
you have to work on your science project. Oh my god, this kid has a science project and they sent this home right
This
before
is so
Christmas
fun.
break, and he didn't give me the paper, and I'm such a bad mom because I didn't know that there was a science project and it's due tomorrow, and it's pushing it in my head.
This is
Hi to your fellows.
What is it?
It's
science.
Yeah,
It's the
science.
galaxy.
I have been growing all the avocado seeds I have been buying to bake with. We have about 6 successful avocados so far, thinking about filming the process. Hey, guy. Hey, they said hi to you.
Who?
Sweetwater Diaries, I think, said hi to you. Well, all the kids. You can get down so they can see your face. There you go.
So,
I should totally try to start an avocado, but I'm not sure if they would they would grow very well here. Also, I heard avocado trees are very hard to maintain. Is that
Hi.
true? Do you guys know if they are or not?
we might fit.
Awesome.
But we might have to have some trouble getting it out.
But we love avocados. The problem is like keeping them, like I don't like to buy them unless we're going to use them right away, because when we put them in the refrigerator to keep longer,
See if they
they end up like not tasting as good.
That's what happened.
Yeah,
That's
you'll have
why-
to work on it. Tape it to the thing.
No, like just like dry.
Hey
it,
Ruby,
like,
how
dry
are
it.
you? I'm in zone 8A. Yes. For the longest time, I didn't realize that the zones like went all the way across.
Just
Like I didn't even know there was such a thing as zones until like last year. Is that like crazy or what? Told you I didn't know anything about gardening. But I want to get really good at it, and I know that I suck at it right now. I'm such a dork. My dad would probably be like, "Oh, Darcy. Oh, Darcy." I even told him that I was going live and messaged him and said, "Dad, I'm going live." He loves to like hop on and say, who knows? He might even be on. I just don't know. Sometimes he doesn't really say anything. But he is downsizing his garden a lot this year because he's just getting up there in age and can't really maneuver as good as he used to. And he has he had a huge garden. If you go back to my videos from like August, we were there in July, and I posted them in August, and we did like a garden tour of his garden and how big his garden was. And I think he said he has probably 4 acres worth of garden of stuff he planted for his garden, which is huge. I'm in Eustis, Texas. Where is Eustis, Texas? Ruby, that is... Yeah, I have no idea where that's at. Fist bump. Oh, at Yarny Zebras. Thank you. I think I missed a thing. I think the temp and humidity, it means it's colder than B. Oh, A means it's colder than B. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. So you probably know better than I would. I keep the seeds in the avocado and put the empty shell back on the avocado until it is done. It seems to keep better in the fridge that way, if that makes sense. I keep the seed in the avocado and put the empty shell back. So you obviously cut it open. Sweetwater Diaries, is that right? I'm not even sure. I just know that I will keep the whole avocado without being cut into in the fridge. I feel like once I cut it open, they go bad. I have to use it right away, or else I just don't keep it. So that's just my experience, but that doesn't mean you're probably eating it right away, and I don't. So, hey Ag Wild, how are you? Has anyone canned watermelon rind? I have never heard of that. I did bread and butter, but they didn't gel. I use them in deviled eggs and tuna salad. What? I actually made deviled eggs when did I make them? Like Wednesday night for dinner? They were like, okay, one of the sides is going to be deviled eggs. I'm like, that's not really a side. It's a side. So we had deviled eggs as a side. That is on I-75, about 45 minutes east of Dallas. Okay. We are just north of Longview. So that's not far at all. Because I-75 is going towards Houston. I think it kind of takes like an eastern turn. Yep. The best flavor. It's crazy. Hey, Southern Ohio Prepping. Evening, everyone. Stopping by to show some love. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. I've actually got really good, conversation going right now. It's pretty awesome. I love it. I made watermelon rind preserves and sold them at the farmer's market. Okay. So you can actually eat the watermelon rind and it's like a jelly. Is that what I am getting at from that? Because I've never heard of that before, but it sounds so interesting. I tried to grow watermelons last year, but it didn't work. Well, nothing worked. So, it is what it is. I made preserves at the farmer's market. The white part. Okay, so not the green part, just the white part that's between the green part and the red part. Woo, wow, lots of comments. Gotta go back. So delicious. I think I might have to try that if my watermelons actually work or grow. Gardening zones, the higher the number, 8A, 9A, 10A, the warmer the temps. And A or B identifiers tell us that zones using A or are colder than B. So 8A has colder temps than 8B. That makes sense. No, not I-75, but okay, I totally read that wrong. My bad. Sorry, Ruby. That sounds amazing. Care to share your recipe. Let's see. Mama Z's Kitchen still kicking the can down the road. Gotta go, y'all. By Little Feet Farm Homestead, thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a great evening as well. Mama Z, good deal. Learning a lot from that live the other night. Southern Ohio Prepping, thanks for sharing. You actually cut off the green and only use the white part of the rind. That is so cool. That is very cool, Ruby. I'm gonna have to, I guess, try that. Hey, Isaiah, what you doing? Love that sound. Oh, the cows? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I love the country sound as well. It's so much better than traffic going through. So anybody else starting like seeds, and what all are you starting? I know that I've got a couple people saying like they started something. Oh, I forgot what it was already, but totally interested in finding out what everyone is planting. I haven't even looked at my seeds, and I probably should. Yep, I totally should, because then I can maybe buy something that I don't have. Like, okay, so last year I tried to plant sweet corn, and I'm not doing that. I'm just not. Every time I've tried to plant sweet corn, it has not worked. Not at all. So I know that you need like a bigger space because they need to germinate or pollinate or whatever on each other, with each other or whatnot. I don't even know. But I think I planted like 20 rows, about 15 feet long, and none of them got past about 1.5, 2 feet tall. It was very frustrating, to say the least. I only cut up the rind and cover it with sugar and left it in the fridge overnight, then soaked it. But you need to put some lemon juice in it. Check your YouTube for how to do it. Nice. I started some herbs, but because I got a taste for pesto and I didn't do well growing some of them, so I wanted to get a head start. Yeah, don't even get me started on herbs. I really need to get better. I just need, you know what? The good thing about gardening is that when you fail, you're actually learning. You're learning not what to do, right? So, I mean, every time that I fail, I'm learning something so that I can do better the next time. There we go. Positive thinking, right? So I'm wanting to get a head start. Yes, I live in Kentucky, citywide, and one of my neighbors have chicken. Roosters crowing every morning. Roosters are a pain in the butt, that Yarny Zebra. So I totally understand, and they probably shouldn't have roosters in the city. I think there's got to be some type of zoning law about that. Because even we hate roosters. Like, we probably just killed 4 of our roosters because our girls were not laying at all. And as soon as we got rid of 4 of them, because we had 5, we got rid of 3 because we had 4. Either way, we only have 1 left. And now they are laying so many eggs. I think we were getting 4 or 5 a day. And we only have, I think, 10 laying hens right now. We used to have 20. But predators and whatnot. And they free range. You know what's great about free ranging? I don't have to buy as much food. It's great. I am also growing a tiny Tim tomato in the house. Oh, how fun is that? You know, I tried to, is it called propagate tomatoes last fall because they were still growing, and it didn't work. I also tried to propagate an elderberry plant that I got from VW Family Farm, and that didn't work. So propagating is not my friend. Yummy maters. Thanks. I'll have to look. It sounds pretty darned easy to do. So, I love that you try so many things. Who are you talking to? That's things. So what are some of your gardening tips? So in the fall, I started a collaboration, 3 things that you learned from your spring and summer garden. Was it in the fall I did that? And there's so many awesome videos. I don't think I was able to watch all of them because there's people that I subscribed to after the fact that did the collaboration. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But anyways, what are some things that you guys have learned this past year in gardening? It's really a comforting sound as I miss the homestead where I grew up. Mother still lives there, 82, and planning her garden already. Oh, that's so awesome. Very awesome. Hey, bee bird. Take advantage of those bees to garden this spring. Your vegetables are going to explode. I think you're so right about that. We just got bees in August. And there was a huge difference in my spring garden to my fall garden. My fall garden did really well until the cows got in there and ate it. Do you see a trend there? Cows eating my garden, making me very mad? Yes. But cows bring meat and milk. So, anyways, I digress. Propagating is easier with some plants than others. I just successfully propagated citrus. 1 out of 4 cuttings survived. Well, I mean, at least you had one survive. That's awesome. I don't even know what I did wrong for propagating. I did I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and it just didn't work. I put it out in the sun, gave it fresh water. I just said, screw it. So I'm definitely not propagating any. And also I did that with berries, blackberries and raspberries before we even started a YouTube and recording. I planted a whole bunch of berry plants. Guess what? None of them made it. Not a single one. So maybe we'll make a gardener out of me one day. One day. Let's see. And I was talking to you. You try so many things, so just keep going. You will get it. Okay. Thanks so much. I try. There's some things that I just, I wanted to give up. And sometimes part of me was like, what's the point of even trying to garden because you clearly suck at it? But I'm going to still do it. I'm going to still try. Maybe I'll get better. Maybe. Of course, I know I'll get better. Let me turn this light on. It's getting dark out. Dang it. That is better. Thumbs up to you, beautiful. Keep trying. Thank you so much. Love this. My live feed. Thanks everyone for the great info and ideas. I have to go and feed bottle baby goat. Oh, it's so cute. I love goats, but don't want them. In fact, I'm actually recorded a video about why we will not have goats. So that will probably be coming out in the next week or two, because I'm really behind on videos. Let's see. I usually overwater when propagating, so that kills my plants every time. I'm going to keep trying because I want to get really good at it, but yes, it is frustrating. Yeah. I shouldn't give up. I should just keep trying, keep buying plants and just keep doing it. You learn something new every time, like I said, so it's always good. Sorry, I have a, when you keep talking and it just, my throat gets dry. Let's see. Take care and see you later, Sweetwater Diaries. Enjoy the baby goat. Used to do that for the runt piglets as a child. Grew up on a pig farm. Aww. Pigs are super cute. In fact, we're going to be getting some pigs here in the next couple of weeks. So that is super exciting because apparently, our garbage disposal went out. It just started leaking. Thursday maybe, I think, or maybe it was Friday, I can't remember. So we had to stop using one side of our sink. So anyways, my husband was talking to his dad and he said, well, you have an aerobotic system. You're not supposed to have a garbage disposal. And we're like, oh really? Well, it was built with the house, so you would think that the aerobotics company that put in the aerobotic system would have told or communicated that when they built the house, but no. So we've been using our garbage disposal and figured out that we weren't supposed to have one. So we saved about however much a garbage disposal is, $200 or $300, and just put the piping to go in. So now we don't have a garbage disposal, so it'll be nice when we get the pigs so that all of our waste can go to the pigs. So that's one of the really good things about having pigs, is that all your waste can go there. Have you tested your soil? That's a good way to know the deficiencies that you have on it, and it's really cheap. Yes, we actually did that last year. We went through our extension office. They sent it to like Texas A&M ag department or something, I don't even know, or we had to send it, I'm not sure. But they said it was deficient, like we needed to put lime in on the soil, so we did that last year on our soil. We did that, we did it in when it was cold, and we didn't plant for a couple months, so it was able to, and we tilled it up and all that fun stuff. But it still really didn't do a good job. Like our soil is very sandy. Very, very sandy. And then when we don't get a lot of rain, it gets really compacted, if that even makes sense. But it does, making it really hard to like dig. So it's not clay, but it's sandy. I don't even know. Whatever it is, it was just really hard. Nice chatting, slopping. Hey guys, just in from the barn. Hey Sweet Pea Farm, New York. Hey, create your own adventure. Sorry, I've missed a couple of y'all. Sorry. Let's see. Pigs are the best no waste solution. You are right. And at the end of the season, they give you bacon. Good night, peeps. Keep growing. Bear Fruit Gardening. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you later. So yeah, it was great. Pigs are great. Isaiah doesn't like them because right now, last year and this year, we're putting them back on the hill. And so when going to feed them is a pain in the butt because they have to take all that food up the hill. Hey, it builds character, right? Yeah. Sometimes he complains about it, but it does not matter because it's chores. And you know what? We had to do this stuff as a kid, and they complained at first because they're city boys. They've been here for 2 years, so he's 12. So he moved when 10. He was 10 when we got here, I think. Yes, 10. And so he was a little spoiled with the city life, not having to do a lot. Although he does do not as much as you probably could be doing. And he'll look back at it and he'll like it, because I know I did. I complained when I was a kid and had to wake up before school and milk cows, but I wouldn't change it for the world. He would likely complain no matter what, though. That's what kids do. You are 100% correct. Create your own adventure. Yes, he probably would complain. So, I can't really say much because I know I complained and when I was younger, but like I said, I wouldn't change it for the world. Yep. I wish I grew up this way. Yeah. At least you are giving your kids that. Okay, come here. Come on. Come here, buddy. Nope, he's hungry. Okay. And that is Bevo's food, but I guess he'll be just fine. He just needs to stay out here and not go back inside. When I let him out in the morning, he runs right for Hunter's room and scratches at the door because I know he's going to go poop in there. But he's got to go outside for that stuff because I ain't dealing with that. But the kids need to remember to shut their door. That's the main thing. Buddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Nope, he's not coming. Oh well. He is getting so big, guys. Come here. Show your face to these wonderful people. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? Thank you. Thank you so much. He's like, let me go. I want to go eat. Puppy. Yep, he's getting so big. All right. You want to go eat now? Yes? Okay. I think he hears the chickens. Anyways, guys, I think it's dwindling down, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. It means a lot that y'all are, willing to stop by and say hi. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you later.